What's up, everybody? My name is Patrick Onochi, and welcome to AI and Me. Today's topic is human resources. I've been hearing from not only YouTube but even area outside people coming up to me and saying, "Hey, human resources is dead. Human resources is not a field that's going to be available in the next 10 years because of AI. Human resources is gone." And I'm looking, I'm like, no, human resources is going to be well into coming years. And even now, I know individuals in the human resource side who are making 160 to $250,000 in human resources, but they're in the area of AI and analytics, data, understanding human resource data. They're the ones who are involved in not only creating the AI system, but also understanding the data is within human resources. Right? Remember, human resource, the key term in human resources, the human part. Humans will change over time. Our likes, generation to generation changes. Gen Z, Generation X, everything, they change based on work culture. What's important in their work culture? Is it work-life balance? Is it all that? All that data is basically assessed to understand how each generation works. So as new generation comes, these data is going to basically be needed to understand the work culture. Not only work culture, but how to basically how to basically advance or how to work with each generation. Not only that, procurement, hiring process. The hiring process from where it is now changed. It's been changing year to year. Not only that, the skills to hire. What skills do you need? How do you assess the skills? Where do you hire? All these data are basically utilized each year, each quarter to assess the best candidate, where to hire, who to hire, what skills are needed in the organization, what process, how the hiring process works, how the human resources is going to be an ever-changing field that requires understanding of the data. And remember, human resources data is unique, based on innuendos and certain aspects of it. You have to understand attrition rate, retention, all that. These are unique data sets that needs to be understood, from making predictions to what. Again, predictions on human resources is big, but it's also complex because you're dealing with humans. You're dealing with human emotions. You're collecting data, surveys. You're collecting all this information to understand how the human and the organization work. Remember, you might think you're going to fully automate the whole organization, but you will still need humans. You need software engineers. You still need clerical staff. You still need staff, supporting staff. You can automate the whole factory and say, "Oh, I'm going to put robots in the factory." But at the end of the day, you still need humans to actually train those robots. You need prompt engineers. You still need people to service this, and human resources will always be available. And the notion that human resources will be gone, it's impossible. I've worked with human resources. I've seen the data sets. I've seen how complex it is. And I see how it changes from time to time. Human resources data is different from any other data sets. So the notion that human resources will be fully automated, it's not going to happen. The drive need is, how do we automate some of the processes? How do we understand the data in human resources? And how do we understand our human counterparts within the organization? And how does data tell that? Even now, there will be a side where now there will be need for data. How do we get data to know that our AI is and human are actually working in symmetry in an organization? You will now see. Start looking at psychologists who are now looking at robotics and human interaction within an organization. What do you think they're going to be using? Data. Psychologists will be able to understand, okay, how does human and AI interaction, how is it helping the organization? What data? How do we do this? This is going to be the the sole purpose of the human resources, and it's all. And this is what I'm going to advise. If you're in the human resources side, start looking at the analytics side. They are paying a lot of money, and they are begging people to understand how the changing environment works with the organization, and how AI and data and all that basically can help not only make it easier but also transition. So my advice to you, if you want to make 160, 200, 300, and you want to still, and you have a human resources background, look into human resource analytics, look into data analytics and human resources, look into cyber, look into data engineering, look into data science, look into machine learning, look into these areas in human resources. These areas are continually going to grow. Look at AI bias in human resource. This is continually going to grow, and it's going to continue going to be lucrative. So if you're in the HR, please don't be worried. Upskill yourself. Go into the analytics side. That's going to be continually going to boom and continually going to make money. I promise you. It's not the end of human resources. So this is AI and me, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.